Hey, it's BT with the BT Austrian Gp review. Let's get right to it. Hey, sorry it's late, but I was busy. I was traveling anyway. That's just excuses. But hey, I got it done. First of all, I wanted to know what you guys thought about the GP. I thought, you know what? I'm with Matt Oxley. I do not like that. I know it has to be done for safety, but that chicane is just, it's shitty. It really is. I mean, they're smart enough. They can figure out. I think that's just a cop out for either not having the money to fix it or just they weren't creative. But that's a shitty chicane. So tell me what you think about that. Tell me what you thought about the GP racing. I thought Moto 3 showed up and showed out. Let's get right to it. Rider of the race, Moto 3 was David Munoz. Started at the back of the field, finished on the podium. The heartbreak goes to Maximo Quiles. It looked like he was going to win it. It looked like he was going to run away from it, but he couldn't get away from him and end up he couldn't get a podium. So he's my heartbreak. Moto 2, got to give it to Diego Moreira. What I tell you, I said when he gets it, he's going to guide it. And right now, he's got it. Rumor is he's going to be in Moto GP next year. And if they go down to Brazil and he's in Moto GP, they're going to go nuts in Brazil like they aren't already nuts. And that's not even being bad. They know it. They're nuts. But the good kind of nuts. Heartbreaking Moto 2 goes to Manuel Gonzalez. Man, his rock hit his radiator, and that was the end of his GP. And let me tell you something. The point race is getting closer. Watch Diego Moreira. Canet's kind of losing steam. Canet's losing steam. Diego Moreira's getting hot like pastrami. Watch what happens later on in the year. I might have to put my money on Diego Moreira, but Manuel Gonzalez is tough. He'll come back. So, yeah, we'll see about that. Anyway, MotoGP. Listen, all my superlatives for Marc Marquez are out the window. Man, do I look tired? Anyway, yeah, I've been traveling. Look at the bags in my house. Anyway, all the superlatives for Marc Marquez are just out the window. The dude is, I didn't realize he raced for Gresini. He raced for free, basically, for Gresini last year. No money. All his money came from his sponsors. That's how much he believed in himself. I mean, he didn't have a salary. He was racing for Gresini for free, basically. Dude, that dude is a winner. What he did, I mean, listen, right now he's at the Floyd Mayweather stage of just his racing. Like, the way he followed his brother and the way he followed Bezecchi. Like Floyd, you know, the first couple rounds, Floyd's just kind of, you know, he ain't doing nothing. But he's watching every step. Like, if you know the sport, Mark is seeing where you know what corners you're fast in, what corners you're slow in, where he can take you. And he's just doing a Floyd Mayweather, doing a little Philly roll. And then all of a sudden, when you make a mistake, bam, Floyd's got you. You're like, whoa, where'd I come from? It's like, shh, it's okay. Did I hit a false neutral? Yeah, you get a false neutral. And that's what Floyd does. He makes you, I mean, that's what Marc Marquez does, makes you make a mistake. He's like the Floyd Mayweather stage of his career now, just smooth with it. He's got the best bike on the grid, and he's smooth. But, or does he? Listen, if it wasn't for Marc, Ducati is just with the rest of the field. I mean, Marc is basically doing a Ducati. He's doing a Repsol Honda with Ducati, in the sense of that bike's having troubles, but Marc overrides the troubles. It's kind of like kind of like those chicks you go, oh man, she's hot, and all she does is have like fake boobs. That's all she has. She's not funny. She has no personality. She has fake boobs. There you go. Oh man, she's hot. No, she's not. And Marc basically is a set of fake boobs on that Ducati. But don't get me wrong. The Ducati is still one of the best bikes on the grid. And let me tell you something, but I don't put Marc as the rider of the race in MotoGP. For MotoGP, the rider of the race goes Aldeguer. Aldeguer. What Aldeguer is doing, listen, let me tell you something. Aldeguer and Pedro Acosta, there's a little bit of rivalry because they're both around the same age. And Furman Aldeguer is in the same place Acosta was last year. You know, he's all the talk of the town, you know, like the Eagles. There's a new kid in town. Ain't nobody talking, there's a new kid on the grid. Who's got that podium? It's the new kid on the grid. And that's what Furman Aldeguer is. New kid on the grid. He rolled the shit out of the Ducati. And if he would have messed up in the start, where he and Pecco did that kind of like, you know how they said it's a matrix, and there's a glitch in the matrix? He and Pecco had the same kind of spin out. I mean, there's a glitch in the matrix. He and Pecco had it. If it wasn't for that, Furman Aldeguer may have won that damn sprint race, because even his crew chief is like, hey man, I got to put money on. And even Marc said, you think about it, when the data came back, Furman Aldeguer was faster in the left-hand turns than Mark was, and Mark's specialty is left-hand turns. I mean, left-hand corners. So, like he's got a signal. He's gonna make a left-hand turn with a signal on. Like, who's coming? It ain't Pecco, and he just goes down the track. That was mean. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. So watch Furman Aldeguer on the big tracks. Now they're going to Hungary this week, so I don't know how that track's going to be, but watch Furman Aldeguer. And Pedro Acosta, KTM's getting it. Pedro's now, he's got his head back in the game, basically. But do you blame the kid? I mean, they were what, bankrupt? They didn't know their future, right? They didn't really get any upgrades, and he was talking shit, and Valentina was feeding him pizza, probably taking him to strip clubs, all the stuff the young kids like, showing him girls with boobs, and hey, this could all be yours. All you gotta do is sign. And Pedro's like, I don't know, I got to wait and see what KTM does, it's not right. And then I think I can, don't be fooled by Ikel, with the Finnish, and he's all quiet because he's from Finland, and we don't know what they're doing up in Finland. They might have a nuclear weapon up in Finland. We don't know. But he gave him a good talking to, and now Pedro's got his head back in the game, got the podium in the sprint, got fourth in the race. But he and Furman Aldeguer, I'm telling you, man, that's gonna be the rivalry in the near future, at least when Mark goes, I think. And put Bezzecchi in there. Listen, everybody's looking at Jorge Martin, and granted, when Jorge Martin's, when he gets it for Aprilia, I think he's going to put a little dent in the top 5. I really do. So it's going to be interesting. I think Mark's going to win the title before Martin gets, grasp the whole thing of Aprilia. But watch Jorge Martin. But I'm telling you, Bezzecchi he's the hottest one on the grid right now. Bezzecchi right now is consistently hot. And right now, and no offense to Pecco, but right now, you might as well give the Epstein files to Pecco, because if you give them to Pecco, they ain't going to find him. I mean, right now, Pecco's on the back of a milk carton, holding the Epstein files like, have you seen this man? Everybody wants him. No, I ain't seen him. I don't know where he's at. Even the FBI can't find Pecco right now. And it's hard to watch. It really is. I love Pecco. And like they said in the Predator, they didn't know wait for a soldier to die. And that's what Pecco's doing. I mean, that was his team. And let me tell you something, that's what Marquez does. Like I said, if you get a chance, watch Desmo Dovey on RedBullTV.com, and you see what Marquez does to you. He drains the life out of you. He takes world champions and makes them go, blah, 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 blah. I mean, right now Pecco's going, he's trying to call Valet, and he sees Valet. Valet's talking to Bez, and he's having a good time. They're high-fiving each other. They're making sand castles. They're making sand angels. I mean, they're feeding each other ice cream. And all of a sudden, like, Pecco sees it, and he calls Valet, and Valet looks at his phone like, he tells his wife, and she goes, yeah, Valet's not in right now. And Pecco's like, but I see him. And she's like, he sees you. And Valet goes, no, you don't see him. And then Pecco goes, but seriously. And then she kind of hangs the phone up on him. That's how bad it is for Pecco right now. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's hard to watch. I hope he gets some confidence back. I really do. Because, yeah, like I said, he's a three-time world champion and two-time world champion. At MotoGP, I know they're two-time world champion. But, damn, man. I mean, I don't know what to say. Wait till 2027. I don't know how 2026 is going to. And somebody said, if he keeps his downward spiral and Aldeguer comes up, say Aldeguer has a great finish off the year on a great note, and he say Bezzecchi gets third in the championship, Aldeguer comes up. In 2027, is Pecco still going to be with Ducati? I mean, think about it. If he still keeps the same downward spiral, is he still going to be with Ducati? This sounds kind of far-fetched, but I mean, think about it. It's all about production. It's all about you got to produce. In the words of Eddie Murphy via Janet Jackson, I know you used to win world championships, but what have you done for us lately? And that's what it's all about. And like I said, I hate to say it, but it's a business. And damn, I hope Pecco gets it. So my ride of the race goes to Furman Aldeguer, and my heartbreak goes to the whole Yamaha squad. God damn, I mean, that whole team's usually, Fabio is about 5 places above the next best Yamaha, but they finished like what, 16, 17, 18, whatever. And I mean, and Jack Miller come off a great weekend in Suzuka. They finished second. Miller rode the shut that Yamaha, and then they come here and they just lay a fucking egg like that. I mean, let me tell you something. Fabio, he's using up his best years with Yamaha. And if Yamaha don't get it, if they get the inline 4 and they don't get it, I'd like to see Fabio just leave, personally. I want to see him on a good, I want to see those guys battle Mark and put Fabio on Valet's team. I mean, no offense to Fabio D. I like Fabio Di Gianantonio, but he hasn't done anything. He's got the same specs that Marquez has and that Pecco has, and he's done nothing. I love the guy, the greatest guy. It hurts me to say this, but he's done nothing. So I say what? Maybe give Fabio, have Fabio do a Mark and just go to a satellite team. Go to Rossi's team. I mean, and get on Ducati, because Fabio still has, he still ride the shit out of a bike, and he rode the shit out of that Yamaha. But man, maybe it's just a bad weekend, it's an off weekend. But for heartbreak, it goes, I'm gonna say the heartbreak goes to the entire Yamaha squad. As Lawrence Taylor once said, son, y'all gotta do better than this. And that's what it is. Anyway, that's what I really wanted to get to. Had the come up of Aprilia and KTM. They've been putting in that work, and it shows. Hope maybe Vignale gets better. I hate to see him like this, but let me tell you something, man. Inaya Bastianini's getting it. He's getting happy. Brad Bender's getting happy. And Pedro's happy. Watch the KTM squad. And like I said, watch Aprilia. Raul Fernandez is getting it, along with the Bezzecchi. The second half of the season is going to be interesting. We'll see who shows up and shows out. But right now, I think the hottest rider is Bezzecchi. What do you guys think? What do you think of Bezzecchi? What grade do you give the GP? I give the actual MotoGP. I give the premier race. I give it a B plus. Yeah, I mean, there was good battles in the back, but I give it a B plus, but only because, I mean, watching Mark was so beautiful and how he did it, but watching Furman Aldeguer come from where he came from, I think 4 seconds back of Bezzecchi, and being able to just dog Bezzecchi like that, and then chase down Mark to within a second. So yeah, Aldeguer is my rider of the race from MotoGP. Heartbreak goes to the Yamaha squad. It's going to be an interesting second half of the season. Like I said, I give the GP a B plus. I give the entire weekend a B. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, sorry it's late. Anyway, I've been going on way too long, but I had nobody else to talk to, so I got you guys. Anyway, that's it for the racing. Yeah, so I guess I'll wait till Hungary. Thank you guys. Tell me what I missed. I think I got everything. Tell me what I missed. Like I said, Mark's in the Floyd Mayweather stage of his life. In GP, right? And it's beautiful to watch, because I mean, some people say it's boring, but I think it's great to watch a master at his craft. And right now, like Casey Stoner said, he's hard work plus talent. And if you be hard work plus talent plus heart, it's gonna be hard to beat that dude. I mean, when they say, you know, the early bird catches the worm, you better have insomnia to beat Mark Marquez. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Sorry it went too long. Anyway, I gotta go. Thanks for watching. Give me some feedback. Tell me what you guys think. Anyway, until then, you know the word. Bye.